IPPL was founded in 1973 by Dr. Shirley McGreal when she became concerned about primates being captured, transported, and exploited. She has worked tirelessly to protect all primates, both big and small. Some of Dr. McGreal's successes include founding a gibbon sanctuary in 1977, publishing IPPL news and being recognized by the BBC as one of the world's best wildlife publications, exposing and closing down many smugglers' networks that were illegally shipping primates from Asia to the West, uncovering gruesome radiation experiments on rhesus monkeys and numerous inhumane medical and biological warfare research experiments on primates, lobbying worldwide governments to ban the practice of wildlife trafficking, fundraising for numerous worldwide primate sanctuaries, investigating the conditions of primates in zoos and other entertainment venues, and rescuing and providing shelter to gibbons at IPPL headquarters in South Carolina. Dr. McGreal was presented with the Order of the British Empire for her services to the protection of primates in 2008 and has also received numerous letters from Prince Philip regarding her service to primates. Gibbons live in tropical and subtropical rainforests in India, Bangladesh, China, and Indonesia. They have long arms and strong legs and are arboreal, meaning they live in the tree canopy. Following are some more fun facts about gibbons. Gibbons are territorial, monogamous, and generally live in bonded pairs. They are part of the ape family, but they are classified as lesser apes because they are physically smaller than the great apes. Gibbons mostly move through the trees by brachiation, swinging through the trees by their long arms. They can move at speeds up to 34 miles per hour. If they do walk, they are bipedal. Gibbons are not able to swim, which keeps them isolated on some islands. Females are the head of the family group and gestate for approximately 7 months and usually only have one offspring at a time. Gibbons usually stand about 3 feet tall and weigh between 10 to 20 pounds. They are mostly covered in light-colored ashy or tan hair to very dark brown or black hair. Some have a band of white hair surrounding their face. Gibbons do not make sleeping nests like other apes and generally sleep upright. They are omnivores, but prefer mainly fresh fruit. Gibbons modulate their vocalizations, making it sound like they're singing. The singing is used to communicate and protect their territory. Different gibbon species make different vocalizations. There are 20 species of gibbons. Unfortunately, all are threatened by extinction due to palm oil production, logging, and the illegal pet trade. Currently, IPPL hosts many gibbons, more than 30. The sanctuary is located in Summerville, South Carolina, about a half-hour northwest of Charleston. It is set on 37 acres in a rural area of town and is surrounded by trees and land which act as a buffer between the gibbons and the local human residents. There are 10 gibbon houses that are hurricane-proof and climate-controlled. Each house also has a television to provide entertainment when they cannot venture outside. Numerous outdoor enclosures that are attached to the houses by a series of aerial walkways can be used to move the gibbons with less stress and no anesthesia. All but one of the gibbons are members of the white-handed gibbon species. There is one yellow-cheeked crested gibbon, Tong, aka Tiggy, which I must admit quickly became one of my favorites. Not only does she look different from the other gibbons, but her vocalizations are very different as well. Other favorites included Maynard, Val, Spanky, and Gideon. Though they all had such unique personalities, I feel that I would equally love them all if I were able to stay longer. As most of the gibbons were born in captivity and never learned ape behavior from their parents, they would never be able to survive in the wild. They are protected and loved at the sanctuary, a much better fate than so many others. Many of the gibbons do live in pairs, however. Some bachelors have learned to coexist peacefully, to a certain extent. Each morning the gibbons wake up and are let out of their houses into their enclosures where they can brachiate, climb, and observe their surroundings. Their first meal of the day consists of about a pound of vegetables. The gibbons prefer fruits, but need the nutrients of the vegetables to stay healthy. Feeding them their vegetables in the morning ensures they will be eaten when the gibbons wake up hungry. At lunch, the gibbons get approximately 1 pound of mixed fruits. These are their preferred foods, but gibbons are rather fastidious. They do not like to get dirty. If a piece of food is too sticky, they will drop it immediately. The gibbons go to bed when it starts to get dark. Night rounds consist of walking throughout the sanctuary, picking up the food containers from each enclosure, ensuring the gibbons are locked inside the enclosure, and giving them a peeled banana for dinner. Sometimes the gibbons are stubborn and need to be enticed into their enclosure, but it is for their health and safety. The temperature can drop to freezing, and that would not be good for their well-being. Are you intrigued yet by IPPL? Do you want to help them and their mission? What can you do to help them? Fortunately, there are many things you can do. You can donate at their website at ippl.org. You can adopt a gibbon. There are also naming opportunities at various price levels. There's a planned giving program. You can volunteer if you are nearby the sanctuary. You can send a care package. You can also join a matching fund program, contribute via Amazon Smile, donate through the Amazon wish list, and you won't regret one single moment you volunteer at IPPL, nor anything you provide for the gibbons. You should explore IPPL's website and meet the gibbons. Follow them on Facebook. You will soon find yourself beguiled by the amazing lesser apes.